Hi there, it's Ardell here from Splash's Bath and Kitchen. We're going to show you a few options in kitchen sinks today. We just renovated our brand new showroom and we'd like to show you some of the great things we've got on display. We've got kitchen sinks from many different manufacturers, but the few we're going to talk about today are Silgranit sinks from Blanco. There's a range of colors. You can go anywhere from a dark black to a gray, softer gray, beige, brown, and this one here in the white. The Silgranit is a material that's made up of 80% granite with 20% silicone. So it makes a really strong bond. And it means that things like stains from coffee, from tea, from berries, any odors from things like fish are not going to be locked into the sink. It's an easy to clean sink, and a lot of people are loving the fact of choosing something a little bit different than your standard stainless steel. We've got coordinating pieces for just about every sink. In this particular sink, we've put in a little bit of a grid. It sits a little higher, so when you put things on it, it's going to allow the water to drain underneath, and maybe it's going to allow something to cool down straight out of the oven. It's also got a side little basket, and you can use the basket for letting things dry after you've washed berries, after you've washed some vegetables, and it's also great for just letting forks and knives dry as well. Inside the sink, standard drain, but one of the new things Blanco is offering is a cover cap. It sits on top of your drain, allowing a little bit of water to still run down the drain without all the ends of, say, when you've done your carrots or your potatoes and peeled them, all the peelings are going to stay on top, a little easier to put them into your compost box. As well as great colors in the sinks, we have great colors in our faucets. This one here is a faucet from a company called Delta, and they're showing you that they're bringing in colors to coordinate with the sinks as well. One of the newest trends, or old trends we're seeing back again, is the Farmhouse Sink. So we're seeing clients who like showing off more and more of their sink. When you do something like this, you have a few options. You can certainly do something in Silgranit, you can do something in the stainless steel, and you can also do something in a fire clay. This version is the Silgranit. It's one single bowl. One of the biggest things to know is what you're going to do with this for your cabinet. If you put a farmhouse sink in, it means that your cupboards are going to be a little bit lower as far as the opening, and it may also mean that down the side here it's not a true square line. Your cabinet maker is going to want to know that, so that they're going to be able to adjust the pieces on the side. You actually get a template with this sink for your cabinet maker, so he'll be able to cut the perfect spot for you. Even though the sinks are very durable and scratch resistant, it's always great to have a grid inside just to help out with forks and knives and those sorts of things falling into the sink. Coordinating faucets are easy to find as well. In fact, this particular faucet is made by Blanco, and it's designed to be the same color on the faucet as in the sink. One of the great things that customers are looking for is an apron sink. They want that old world feel, but they want to have a sink that's going to be functional for them. This particular sink is made by Frankie, by Villeroy and Bach, and what you have here is two equal bowls. That means that you can wash on one side, dry on the other. Perhaps you've got a few dirty dishes left over and you still need to fill up a pot. Perhaps you're getting vegetables ready and you need to have a place to peel them and prep them. So what we love with a sink like this is the smooth feel of the pottery. It is very scratch resistant in the front. In fact, they fire this sink 7 times to give it a glazing, which means that it's going to be much more durable and much more stain resistant for you. When you're looking for a sink that has an old world feel, you might want to tie in a faucet that coordinates. In this particular instance, we put a bridge faucet, obviously named because of the bridge coming up here. So you have your hot and you have your cold, but one thing that's good to know is that if you're gonna do a faucet like that, please tell your cabinet maker or your counter people, because there's no hole drilled in the center. They are drilling a little bit differently than we've been used to. Most homes have just the center hole. So this has a hot, a cold, and in this case, a side spray as well. Side spray comes out, and that means it's easy rinse to clean the sink. The bridge faucet comes in many different finishes. In fact, we have new soft gold colors. We've got the chrome and the brushed finish as well.